Support for budding entrepreneurs globally is a focal point at the 54th World Economic Forum meeting. Luvuyo Rani was the first black South African to receive an award, and he speaks to Xolani Mbanjwa now. Mr. Mbanjwa, it's over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Tutu. Yes, Luvuyo Rani is a South African, the first black South African who received the Schwab Foundation Award for Social Entrepreneurs, which recognizes those innovators. And this was back in 2016, which is something quite commendable. And he is a businessman himself, an entrepreneur, and runs Silulo Ulutho Technologies back home. And he joins me now to talk about what that award has actually done for you. But tell us a little bit about Silulo Ulutho Technologies, your company. What do you do back home?
Thank you so much, Xolani. I mean, at home, what we do, we enable and allowing many young people who could not find employment study further, start their businesses through having this tech business and career centers. So if you go to Eastern Cape, Western Cape, KZN, you'll see Silulo centers where people in the areas can come in and do their service and come in, they get a skill and come in and start their businesses. That's what we do now. So being part of the WEF social entrepreneur has been amazing for me because it's been almost 8 years now. And I've been attending different parts. I mean, like the conferences, the regional, like the conference, even like Davos now, the second Davos now, which is totally different. And things have changed totally in the sense that there's a huge understanding now. The future is dependent on the social innovators who are working, closer to the communities.
And when it comes to the fact that Silulo Ulutho Technologies has been recognized almost 8 years ago now, you're talking about young people being able to come to get services and start jobs. What kind of services are these?
So, the stuff that we do, it's basic digital skills, basic computer skills, office admin, coding courses. Those are basic. Entrepreneurship program for 10 months that you come in now. And part of our courses are created by MIT service teacher that we do. But beyond that, which is quite important, and even maybe speaks to the context where we are now, because everything now is about AI now. Yeah. So we've been doing this for 20 years, and it becomes an opportunity for Silulo now to be able to offer AI skill to the many young people, because there's a need of new jobs, and the new job is going to be probably more about critical thinking, solving problems, and AI is going to be especially on the generating AI now, is going to be allowing now for many young people now. And I think it's part of the kind of highlight for me being part of to talk with these big businesses to say that how can they able to assist us on the content, partner with us in allowing us to offer those kind of skills for the future.
I was speaking to the Minister of Higher Education, Science, Technology and Innovation, Dr. Bladesman, earlier on, and he was at pains to say that when it comes to the reskilling, which has been a big talking point here, the reskilling of 1 billion people around the world within the next couple of years, I think it's 2 years, it does not include Africa.
That's the biggest part. That's what I was like. Part of the session I said that Africa is a sleeping giant, and by reskilling that, we'll be able to be part of this digital community, this global aspect now. If we do not do that, we'll be left out, and that's how things are, because the country that will benefit, it's a country that adopt the AI now, and it's right to minister, and that cannot only be done only by the education in terms of the minister. The corporate has to come on board to make sure that it happens, and also the partners on the ground come on board now in allowing that. And I think it's good that the government is kind of seeing that. And there's what I'm getting in Davos, SAP, Microsoft, all of this global, they want to work with the government. They want to kind of reskilling. They understand that Africa cannot be left behind. And I think AI will be leveling the playing field. You don't have to have a degree to understand AI.
You don't have to have a degree, and you will be able to work from home.
AI now. You don't have to have a code to understand AI now. So that's going to be level free to extent that anyone will be able to kind of access to the AI.
Before I let you go, something that is quite scary is the fact that the IMF has already said 40% of jobs could be gone in a couple of years if the world does not integrate AI into their systems and make sure that you reskill people, which is why that move to actually reskill people. Back home in South Africa, looking at what entrepreneurs need right now, and the fact that we're sitting with one of the highest unemployment rates in the world. If we sit on our hands on this one, we might be seeing even a higher unemployment rate and even more problems down the line.
They are saying the impact of this unemployment is going to be on the job which is much more repetitive jobs. It's going to kind of like those jobs are going to go out now. In fact, it's not years now, it's soon. Soon. By the time next time we come to Davos, there will be some jobs will not be relevance entirety in terms of that. So that employment is going to be coming soon. If we do not able as a government or as big businesses able to allow reskilling of the community, we are going to be left behind. And I think it's going to be similar like COVID, what they've done to people without doing anything is going to be the same thing now. So it's key for us in terms of like the policymakers, the corporates, and then also the integrity in terms of like us on the ground to enable that thing. And I think it's an exciting thing for us at Silulo now to be part of in that digital space now, that we're able to bring this thing from South Africa and also to Africa, because that's how we can change that now. So it's a problem, but it's a big opportunity that we can able to solve.
Luvuyo, thank you very much for your time. It is something that is quite important. It's what we've been hearing right around here in the corridors and in the engagements, that when it comes to AI, Africa is not really the major focal point in terms of reskilling, as it seems to be left out in terms of the planning thereof. As Luvuyo Rani of Silulo Ulutho Technologies says, some jobs will not be around in the next 12 months by the time the next Congress of WEF comes around. Back to you in studio, Dudu.